Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time I'm going to be talking about my current pre-order slash wish list for Transformers. So the reason I'm doing this is because I've done a kind of Hot Toys version of this for a very long time now, and just recently I did another one, and I thought to myself, well, it's kind of a shame that I don't have any sort of representation for Transformers, in Hot Toys, of course, because they don't make them. So I thought, why not do just kind of a general Transformers one? This is talking about not just high-end Transformers figures, but really any Transformers figures. Currently, I'm collecting Transformers from 3 different companies. We have a third-party company with Saviour, the Hasbro Studio Series, as well as 3A. So I'm going to be talking about them all. Here's a bit of a just kind of variety of some of the figures I'll be talking about, but I've basically broken them down into 2 categories. The first category are the ones that I have on pre-order. The second category is the ones that I'm still considering on pre-order / wanting on pre-order, basically, or just wanting to get but haven't fully pulled the trigger, whether it's because of myself having not made the decision or the decision being taken away from me. So I can go over all of that. So let's get started again. Just wanted some Transformers recognition when it comes to what I am planning to get and what I'm planning not to get, basically. So going over the ones that I am definitely getting, the ones that I have on pre-order, and here's the selection that I have on pre-order. So starting in the back to the front here, way in the back we have Soundwave, his Bumblebee look from 3A. This is the deluxe series from 3A. Really enjoying their figures and cannot wait to get this new Soundwave. Really hope they do some more. They showed some new repaints recently, which I'll talk about on this the next slide here. But for right now, he's the only one that I have on pre-order. Really hoping that they do some additional ones, including Shockwave. Since they're doing Soundwave, I would have loved a Shockwave, but fingers crossed, maybe eventually they will. And then in front of him, I have a row of Devil Savior. So these are all the ones that are made by Devil Savior. They're making the Constructicons, basically. So I have the full Constructicon set on pre-order. Mixmaster is the only one that's not represented here because he's in stock and I already have him. So I've got that one. Here are the others that are still on pre-order. It can be a little hard to see them, especially with some of them not having a painted look quite yet. But I'm very excited for these. I got a little afraid that with the pandemic and everything, the company might not finish them, but they are still moving forward. I actually just got notification that Lawn Haul is about to ship, so I should be receiving him within the next couple of weeks, which is really exciting. So I'm glad to hear that they're still moving forward. These are still coming out, and I'm very much anticipating the release of all of them. And although individually they look cool, I'm really wanting them all together to build Devastator. That was my main reason for purchasing them. So if for any reason they don't finish the line, it's going to be devastating, which, with Devastator, either way, there's going to be some sort of devastation. Hopefully it's in figure form and not just in my heart. But nonetheless, very much looking forward to the series. It's weird that Lawn Haul's coming out because both Demolisher / Scavenger, whichever you want to call them, and Overload, those were the 2 that were scheduled to come out next. They've had the colored images of them for the longest time, so it's very strange that Lawn Haul's the one that's actually coming out after Mixmaster. Who knows, though? I'm very much looking forward to all of them coming out. And when it comes to the Studio Series, to be honest, when it comes to just straight pre-order, I don't have too many on pre-order, actually. I have the yellow version of Rampage to get a more screen-accurate, limb for Devastator from the Studio Series, basically. I have 2 Overloads on pre-order. When it comes to the Studio Series, I'm ordering 2 of each of the Constructicons, so I can have a set in Constructicon, the individual modes, and then a set as Devastator. And then I have Blitzwing on pre-order. All 3 of these I have on pre-order with Amazon. They had them for a great deal. It's Rampage and Blitzwing, I think, are 20% off, so they were 26 or so. But the Overload is the one that they had on a great deal, because that's a usually $50 leader figure. They had them for 30, so I'm very excited. I was able to order both of them from there. And then the next portion of the list, these are ones that I want to get or, I'm deciding on. So starting off again with the back, the 2 3A figures, we have the repainted version of Blitzwing and Megatron. That Blitzwing I attempted to get, And if you watch my video where I talk about that figure, I'm very disappointed that I didn't get, even though it was really just down to a system issue with Sideshows to why I didn't get that. But I'm on a wait list for it, so if somebody cancels their order, I will get it. I put my wait list in very quickly after it sold out, so I think that there's a decent chance I'll get it, but I'm not sure. Really hoping that somebody cancels. So if you know somebody who has it on pre-order, please push them off a cliff. And then with Megatron, this is a figure from 3A that I have been that's been on pre-order forever. This thing just feels like it's never coming out. It's been on order for like years, I feel like, at this point. This looks like an awesome figure. Had it been in the scale with the other kind of deluxe series that they've started doing, I'd be 100% ordering it. The only reason I haven't ordered it is because it's in their larger scale, so it's quite expensive. You know, it's almost $500. And I do have one other figure in that scale. It's Starscream from Dark of the Moon, which, you know, they're both Decepticons. They're never actually in the same movie together, like the two looks. But nonetheless, like I do have one figure that it can go with, but it's kind of big and it's just really expensive, and I love the design of it, but it's from a movie that I really don't like. You know, I love Transformers, and I enjoy the Michael Bay films, except for The Last Night. To be honest, I find it very hard to get behind that movie. Even, like, it doesn't even have, like, fun moments for me personally. But nonetheless, I think that the design of Megatron in that movie is stellar. So I do really still want that figure. Again, though, you know, it's just taken so long that I don't feel any urgency to order it, and I haven't decided just because it's not in the scale that I'd prefer, and it's quite expensive. Then the Masterpiece Starscream, I do collect a little bit of the Masterpiece figures. I find them to be a little overpriced, though, for what they are. I have a really great set of Transformers, like the original Transformers movie, 2007 Decepticons, and they look awesome, and I have my leader Starscream with them right now, and he's a great, you know, filler. He's fine. He's good with the set. But obviously the Masterpiece one would be the more desirable and accurate piece to put in there, especially since this is based on the movie 1 design where there's no tattoos. My only issue with it is the price. It's $150, which I think is quite expensive for Masterpiece figures. I decided not to get Megatron because he was so high priced, and just recently, like days ago, I actually got one, and you know, I got it because it was on a deal. I was able to get it for $100, which is more what I think that these things are worth. So again, with Starscream, I might buy him on full retail just to kind of complete the set now that I have Megatron, and I do really want it, but I might hold off and try to get it on a bit of a discount, because $150 again I think is just overpriced for what it is. And then when it comes to Studio Series, the Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave, it's one that I'm considering. I don't think it looks great. It's obviously not accurate. It's kind of like almost like a concept version of him. The only reason I'm really considering it is because I like Soundwave. Design-wise, I don't think it's amazing, so I haven't pre-ordered that one. Leadfoot is another one just like Blitzwing, and it had like 2 days between each other, I think. But that one was going on pre-order, and it's a Target exclusive. I waited. I got all ready to order it right when it went up, and the second that the page opened, it was sold out. A lot of people were very upset because there was really no even chance of getting it, because as soon as it came up, it was sold out. So I don't know, you know, Target usually sucks when it comes to releasing figures. So I don't know if it was a system issue, if it's just they had extremely limited quantities. I'm not sure, but they had a bit of an issue there, so I was unable to get Leadfoot. I do plan on getting him as soon as I'm able to, though. Then Cliffjumper. Cliffjumper I actually technically have on pre-order, but it's kind of a pre-order that I put in with the kind of thought of I might cancel this, so that's why I kind of ordered it, or that's why I put it on this portion of the list, because technically I have it ordered, but I haven't decided if I'm actually going to get it or not. I think it looks good. I think the design of it's cool. Just, you know, it's a character that I don't really need in the collection. He's obviously just had almost a cameo in the movie, and I'm a big Decepticon fan. If it was like a cameo to Decepticon, I'd be more into it. But Cliffjumper, although the figure looks nice, it's just not one that I think that I desperately need at the moment. But I have it pre-ordered for a bit of a discount on Amazon too, so I might hold on to that pre-order and actually end up getting it. And Topspin I haven't ordered, and I do plan to get him because I want to get all the Wreckers. I already have Roadbuster, but I haven't pulled the trigger on him yet. I kind of waiting. Like Amazon seems to have a lot of these on a discount, and with all the other ones that I'm considering, I was able to pre-order them on a discount, except for Topsman. I'm still kind of waiting for him to hit an appropriate number in my mind. If he never does, though, I'll just order him from Hasbro's website. But for right now, I don't have him on pre-order, but I'm definitely gonna get that one. So there you go. That's kind of my my overview of all of the Transformers that are coming out that I am interested in. Here are the ones that I am interested in but haven't ordered yet, whether it's because I haven't decided on or I attempted to and was thwarted. It's kind of a mixture there. And then the ones that I have on physical pre-order. One from 3A, 3 from the Studio Series, technically 4 because I have a duplicate of 1, and then the entire assortment from Devil Saviour. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the ones that I am planning on getting or thinking about getting. Definitely let me know if there's any that I don't have on this list that I should. When it comes to Transformers, I really just collect movie. The Sage kind of Netflix show, I'm actually just starting watching it now. It's pretty decent. I like the story of it, at least. I do have a couple figures from that actually already. I don't plan to get any more, but there's some neat ones. But yeah, overall, really just focusing on movie, of course, as you can tell from the list. Again, let me know what you guys think, and thanks so much for watching.